Hi guys. So through the course of a normal day, driving through traffic, taking kids to school, grocery shopping, just driving to a doctor's appointment, driving anywhere, I have found more and more, and the sad part to say is it's usually more around the schools and, oh my goodness, around the holidays. So I want to say this. We need to learn as a community to be nice to people. Now, I discussed before about raising decent human beings, because we really do. So one thing we need to look at as adults, as parents, if we ever look at our kids and our kids are being jerks, we really need to go, where did they learn it from? At that point, we need to step back and say, is it me? Is it my spouse? Is it their other parent if you're divorced like I am? Is it the other parent's spouse? Is it something they're learning at school? Is it something that they're learning from a friend? Unfortunately, we can't pick our kids' friends, but we can encourage them to pick good friends. And if they pick crummy friends who teach them to be jerks, it's time that we start looking around and going, we need to make a change. We need to encourage our children to make a change. That's the hardest thing to do, especially when they're teenagers and they make their friends, their cliques, their whatever. And it starts hardcore in middle school with making like these friendships that are really hard to adjust. And I say adjust because I do have a teenager and she's made some friends that I don't care for. And she's got some friends that I think are okay. I just tell her what I think of her friends, and I tell her that it's okay for her to have those friends, but what's the best way to describe it? The disparities that they use, the non-love that they have for themselves, their self-pity parties, their attention-grabbing techniques that they use. I tell her I don't care for them and why I don't care for them, because believe it or not, our kids need an explanation, and they need an explanation they can understand. So we need to always remember that our kids are listening to everything we say. It may not sink in until they're like 28, 30, who knows? Everybody's a little different. But I can tell you that being a parent is not easy. And of course, it's really hard raising teenagers. And I can tell you it's okay to tell them what you think within reason. Obviously, you probably should not tell them, hey, I don't like you right this minute, you're being a big old jerk. Find a nice, loving way to say it. But I am truly a believer in, we as a society, as a community, have grown around the participation trophies. Let's praise our kids for stuff that they really didn't work hard for just because they participated. I don't agree with that. I think participation trophies are a bad idea. I think that, if you want to give them like a certificate, perfect. Give them a certificate. Say thank you for putting forth an effort to be a part of this. Thank you for completing an entire semester, entire year, half a year, however long. I don't think that everybody gets trophies, because that does kind of tell them, hey, no matter what you do, you're going to get something for it. And that's not always the way it is. I truly believe that our kids need to be taught to be decent human beings, so that when they're on the road, they're not being nasty and hateful to people. I think that it would help everybody else. Trying to think of good words to say, but it is something that I truly believe that we need to be nice. Let's let somebody out in front of us. Let's let somebody over in front of us. Let's let somebody back out of a parking space when the parking lot is full of cars in a line. You never know what somebody's going through from day to day. And I can tell you this much, your simple act of kindness could change a person. You could change the world. You could change an event that you didn't even know. Maybe somebody was going to go do something really bad, and your act of kindness set it all back and made it better. So, with that being said, be decent human beings, raise decent human beings. Remember that our kids all learn from what we do and from what they see others do, but most importantly, be the change. Be the positive change. Support your kids in good. When they do something really good, tell them what they did was good and why it was good. Help them be someone who helps somebody else. Help them be the person that goes above and beyond. We need that in this world today, and I truly, truly believe that we are the ones who are going to make that change happen. Thank you guys. I hope that this wasn't too heavy today, but I felt like it needed to be said, and I'm going to post a picture that I saw in a church after I had this thought for this video that just really hit it home, because I'm like, obviously I'm not the only one feeling this way. All right, thanks guys.